is cooking. In my head, they count to me, they understand, they talk to me. You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior. Hates to love and loves to hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to your fate. I hear voices crying. I see heroes dying.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a double feature of the WWE Wrestling Talk Show with Lee Sherlock Jones and
Sean Randy Smith.
the reason we say this is a double feature is because not one but two events will come at us from the All Straight Arena in Chicago, Illinois.
First being NXT Takeover Chicago.
And the other being SmackDown's Backlash to WrestleMania.
Oh yes, let's start with NXT Takeover Chicago.
Now we have 5 matches confirmed for this as it stands so far, and they are: Bobby Roode will look for another glorious title defense when he defends the NXT Championship against the returning Hideo Itami, who has been out for quite a while with an injury.
Yeah, he's been very enough with injuries, but can Hideo Itami end another glorious reign?
And it's rather fitting that this match takes place in Chicago because we all know Hitami's finisher is the same as the Chicago's own CM Punk, and that being the GTS, otherwise known as the Go to Sleep. Speaking of CM Punk, Asuka will also look to carry on her dominant reign as NXT Women's Champion, being the longest singles title holder since CM Punk's 434 reign as WWE Champion, when she defends the NXT Women's Championship in a triple threat match against Ruby Riott and Nikki Cross. Important to note, this match was originally scheduled to be a fatal 4-way match with Ember Moon included. However, she suffered an injury after landing awkwardly outside the ring when being thrown out by Asuka.
She's out
For about 4 to 6 weeks, which makes me believe that they might have Asuka win this triple threat match and go on to defend it in a one-on-one match against Ember Moon at NXT Takeover Brooklyn, which I believe to be the next one, before they move Asuka up to the main roster. Next we have a ladder match for the NXT Tag Team Championships, when the Authors of Pain, otherwise known as the Shield 2.0, in Hakeem and Reza will defend the NXT Tag Team Championships against DIY, and no, we do not mean do it yourself. In the team of former NXT Tag Team Champions of Johnny Gargano and Thomas Chipperman, who have been screwed out of the titles a couple of times over the past few takeover events.
Yes, and when we literally mean screwed, we do mean screwed.
Next we have the WWE United Kingdom Championship on the line in a rematch from the final of the United Kingdom Championship tournament from this past January, when Tyler Bate will take on Pete Dunne.
And that's not all, because there'll be a special person in this match.
Yes, on commentary for this match will be none other than WWE Hall of Famer good old JR, Jim Ross.
Yes, Jim Ross is making his return to WWE commentary for one night only.
It was, one night only. I wouldn't say that because it was confirmed pretty much after WrestleMania that he was going to do some other appearances for the company.
See how he gets on.
And finally, we have former WCPW champion Drew McIntyre.
Okay, you did that.
Making his return to WWE against Weasley, and we do not mean Ron Weasley. Weasley Blake.
McIntyre is going to win this match quite easily.
Well, you would think so, that they would possibly have him look strong and possibly put him into the NXT Championship picture.
And that is the match card for NXT Takeover Chicago.
We shall return with the match card for Backlash after this brief interval.
That is
And we are back, presenting SmackDown's first pay-per-view since WrestleMania, and that would be Backlash. However, before we bring you the Backlash match card, we would like to send out a congratulations message to Brie Bella and the SmackDown General Manager Daniel Bryan, who have now officially become parents.
Yes, officially. The news was when, Johnny?
Their daughter was born this past Tuesday on the 9th of May.
So, many congratulations to Brie Bella and the SmackDown GM, Daniel Bryan.
Now we go on to Backlash. And some of these feuds will surprise quite a few people, I would imagine. We start things off with the pre-show match, which has been confirmed to be the Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger, going one-on-one with the former member of the Vaughn Villains, Aiden English.
I think this match is going to be a perfect 10 for Ty Dillinger.
Should be. Aiden English hasn't exactly been on fire since his Vaughn Villains tag team partner was released from WWE. But now, on to the main match cards. And the following contests will be scheduled for one fall.
Yeah.
Starting with the WWE Championship match, when WWE Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton, will defend the WWE Championship against a surprising challenger to many people in the WWE Universe, Jinder Mahal. And yes, we are talking about the same Jinder Mahal who came into WWE as the brother-in-law to the Great Khali and later joined 3MB.
Yes, that individual. But now he seems to have got 2 new accomplices.
Yes, Jinder Mahal won a fatal 5-way match with help of the Side Brothers, otherwise known as the Bollywood Boys, to become the number 1 contender, and fair to say has given a fair number of beatings to Randy Orton over the past couple of weeks, including costing him the House of Horrors match at Payback to Bray Wyatt.
Yes, and I personally think Jinder Mahal is going to get 1 ticket to Viperville, courtesy of an RKO. That's guaranteed.
As surprising as it may be, I could possibly see them putting the WWE Championship on Jinder Mahal.
Ooh, that's a bit surprising, to say the least.
But moving on, we now go to some tag team action. And again, it's a surprising matchup when the Usos will defend the SmackDown Tag Team Championships against the Fashion Police, otherwise known as Breezango, in Tyler Breeze and Fandango.
They seem to have order afterwards, haven't they?
Yes, as Breezango are now officially classed as a face team, because it's very rare these days you will see a heel versus a heel. And as goofy as they may be in some of their segments, this team is pretty much a solid tag team when it comes to in-ring work.
Oh yes, absolutely. So I think we're going to have a Breezango win.
I would like to see Breezango win as well. I mean, the Usos, I don't see them work that much as tag team champions, and they've barely defended the championships since winning them. Next, we have a United States Championship match because following the Superstars shake-up, the United States Championship is now back on SmackDown, as is the United States Champion Kevin Owens. Now, before we get into this, we should briefly discuss what happened at Payback.
Oh yes, we should.
Kevin Owens defeated Chris Jericho at WrestleMania to become the United States Champion. That's a known fact. The rematch took place at Payback,
Yes.
in which, surprisingly, Chris Jericho won.
Yes, he did. He's also going to SmackDown in the process with the championship.
Yes, however, Chris Jericho was scheduled to take like a month off from WWE so he could go on tour with Fozzy.
And hinting he dropped the United States Championship to Kevin Owens.
Yes, 2 days. One of the shortest reigns of the United States Champion that there have been in a while.
Yeah.
This has allowed this match to take place because former WWE Champion and quite possibly the best wrestler in the company today, AJ Styles, will challenge Kevin Owens.
For a shot at the championship.
Now, in this match, I doubt that they would do what they did at Fastlane by having Jericho distract Kevin Owens by playing his music and then him coming out and then instantly get squashed by Goldberg. Well, actually I could see that happen, but it all depends what the long-term plan for Owens and Jericho is, because we can see over the past few weeks that rivalry isn't over.
Yes, I agree on that.
Except they wouldn't give Kevin Owens a squash to AJ Styles.
No.
And Fozzy are playing a concert the same night. So what they could possibly do is have Jericho's music play as a distraction, but not have him appear. Or you could have Styles win the match clean, or you could have Owens retain.
Yes, that is very true, but I'm going to agree with all your points that you said, Jeremy, to be honest.
I've been watching this too long, sometimes I can literally call what's going to happen before it does.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay, what's our next match?
Our next contest is a 6-women tag team match.
Huh? Between which teams?
It will feature the SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi, teaming up with what would have been an unlikely ally in Charlotte Flair,
Yes.
who made the jump to SmackDown a few weeks ago, and Becky Lynch. And they will take on the team which are calling themselves the Welcoming Committee in Natalya, Carmella, and Tamina. And they will be accompanied by James Ellsworth.
Oh, I know.
Now, the reason for this match, a few weeks ago, like we said, Charlotte came over to SmackDown. Practically was straight away given a SmackDown Women's Championship match against Naomi, only for that match to be interrupted by the so-called welcoming committee of Natalya, Carmella and Naomi and Tamina, sorry, and they have apparently taken it upon themselves to beat up people.
To give them a welcome. Wow.
Now, I look at this, right, and I look at the names, and I think, what right does Carmella have to be in this group? I mean, because Natalya, we all know, comes from the Hart family.
Yeah.
And of course, we all know Tamina comes from the same family as The Rock, Roman Reigns and all that lot, and is the daughter of Superfly Jimmy Snuka, may him rest in peace.
You do have that.
You would think that, depending on whether Charlotte is pretending to be a face or has completely turned face, you would think that Naomi, Charlotte and Becky Lynch would win this match. But it all depends on what the long-term plan is, whether a member of one of them will jump to the other.
It'll be very interesting to see how this match turns out.
And another match that will be interesting to see how it turns out is the next match. The next match will feature the show-off Dolph Ziggler facing the debuting, and I say debuting very loosely because I have already seen this match, Shinsuke Nakamura.
King of Strong. And the poster boy for Backlash.
And the king of the violin.
Very true.
Basically, a few weeks ago, Shinsuke Nakamura made his debut whilst the Miz and Maurice were taking the mickey out of John Cena and Nikki Bella. They then disappeared to Raw. And ever since then, Dolph Ziggler has kind of been like, who do you think you are? I've been here for years, and you're a nobody. Basically kicked him. And I would say, Dolph, you think he's a nobody? Look at his work in Japan.
Yeah.
And he is only one of two superstars to be a two-time NXT champion.
Dolph, that's pretty professional, not from.
And like I said, this will be Shinsuke Nakamura's debut match on television. However, on WWE live events, I have witnessed this match firsthand when they were in Cardiff a couple of weeks ago.
And in that case, you saw Shinsuke win.
Yes, I did, and I would imagine that would probably be the same thing that I'll do here. No, it doesn't. We got 2 more matches.
Yes, I was just testing.
Okay, so we will also see something which is developed on SmackDown over the past couple of weeks, when Sami Zayn will go one-on-one with the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin.
This one already up there, I said already.
Oh, Baron Corbin is one of these people who just apparently likes to beat people up. And he does what he wants when he wants. I kind of feel bad for the way that WWE has been treating Sami Zayn. I mean, he wins the NXT Championship and then basically has to give it away straight away to Kevin Owens, who decides to beat him up. And despite wrestling all over the world, he is yet to win a single championship on the main roster. And now we go on to a final match of Backlash, which is also a match which I saw live a couple of weeks ago, and is yet again, for the second time I believe, the implosion of 2 members of the former Wyatt family, when Luke Harper will go one-on-one with Eric Rowan, or you could say farmer versus farmer. It was bizarre and kind of. I mean, Eric Rowan decided to blow up a balloon during the match. And personally, I agree with what WWE have done, I think, over the past couple of weeks, in that Luke Harper has a better chance at a singles career than Eric Rowan does. Of course, it doesn't exactly help that Eric Rowan has been injured for the better part of a year.
Very true.
But we shall wait and see what happens. So, whilst before we go off, we should also mention that JR would be calling the United Kingdom Championship match on NXT Takeover. He will also be calling a very interesting United Kingdom special on Friday night. But that brings NXT Takeover Chicago and Backlash to an end. They will be brought to you on the WWE Network, which you can get for $9.99. Or if you sign up now, you can get a free month.
Yes.
Which will include the Raw pay-per-view Extreme Rules, but we'll get to that in a couple of weeks.
Yes, we will. Until then, he's been
Lisa Rock Jones, and he's been
Sean Rogers there.
and we will see you next week. Well, you'll hear us.